morning, lady.
Morning. Is it morning?
Oh, it is on my side.
All right.
Uh,
Sure. Go with morning.
oh, no, you first.
Oh, okay.
I guess it's hot, cold, or cold, hot.
Right. Well, I guess we're
Uh,
going cold and hot.
that's fine.
So I don't know what to call this. I was gonna call it the loaded latte. I didn't like that name.
Oh, you wanted the grinder.
Then I was gonna call it the grinder, and then Dave informed me about that.
Mike's getting an education this week.
So it's just I'm gonna call this the daily grind.
Loaded latte sounds good.
The daily grind.
Okay.
So, what would this guy? I appreciate you actually giving me a heads up on that because I could just imagine the comments we'd be getting otherwise. Probably will anyway.
Well, we haven't even started drinking yet. That's the funny.
Right? Not a sip of anything yet today. So,
Better fix that one.
guess you bailed me out. All right, so the daily grind. That's what I'm sticking with. We're gonna do any bourbon will work. I've got this Yellowstone Special Finishes collection, toasted, 100 proof. It's really a good bourbon. But it's also one of the lower ones on, bottle wise, quantity wise, and I'm trying to clear off some room on the bar so I can add some new stuff.
Oh, you know that bottle's gonna get refilled. Don't try to kid.
Well, it is good grief. It'll get replaced, yeah, because this is good stuff. Sometimes I can do that and not spill a drop, and other times.
So what was that? Was Taylor in that blind? We had a blind test that I think that
that's
was on the podium, if not first. It was
It won.
yeah, blind test against
E.H. Taylor.
Taylor
small batch,
bonded. Yeah,
Bonded.
yeah.
And this one won, so I immediately went out and got me a bottle of it because I didn't want to. It's Yellowstone, and I kind of figured it was the whole Hollywood, let's connect this whiskey to the movie thing. I didn't want to subscribe to that idea, but then I drank it. I subscribed.
I still have not had original Yellowstone. And I don't think I want to go backwards because that's a good bottle.
All right, and this, I think I had this problem last time with this bottle.
Oh.
It's a little sugary.
Get your grinder out.
He's not gonna let it. We're not gonna let it rest.
Jerry's gold. Jerry Gold.
Gold, Jerry Gold. What was that guy's name?
It was. I don't know. He's on the grind. He's on grinder. That was Newman.
No, it wasn't Newman. It was that other wannabe comic that rode on Jerry's coattails all the time.
Oh yeah.
Jerry Gold.
That's right. The redhead guy.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yep. All right.
All right. So there's 2 ounces whiskey, ounce of grind espresso shot. So this is a double espresso, Caribbean rum blended with espresso coffee and natural flavors, and it's delicious. It is just like iced coffee. So,
And there are several of those. Grind is one, and then
Mr. Black,
Mr. Black,
which is hard to find around here.
Right.
And then,
Any coffee liqueur,
yeah,
but
half ounce of Dave's favorite Buffalo Trace cream.
Side note, so whatever our 20 viewers can know. So
That's honest.
so this week, Buffalo Trace is flooded. If you're familiar with the area, it is very, very close to. Is it the Kentucky River?
I think it's the Ohio River. It runs through there.
There's some water.
There's a river there.
It's where they pull their water supply from to make Buffalo Trace and all the other bourbons, but she done flooded. So you're gonna I would say stock up. Don't stock up.
Shh.
We need a battery.
And we're back.
Hey.
So, sorry about that. Didn't realize that Bill had tripped over the power cord and shut the camera off. So
We'll deal with him later.
Her, it, they, them, whatever. Bill.
Zim, whatever.
Zim.
Yeah.
So anyway, here it is. It's what I call the daily grind. That's what I'm going to call it. So 2 ounces of bourbon of your choice, half ounce of Buffalo Trace cream, and a ounce of the double espresso liqueur. Cheers, sir.
Cheers. Smells wonderful.
Maybe use a little more coffee. I was going to say less whiskey, but that wouldn't be right.
Yeah. You know what? I'm okay. I'll roll.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've made this, so I'm going to experiment on mine a little bit. I'm going to throw an extra half ounce in there and make it a ounce and a half of coffee.
All right. I'll double down. I'll go the other way.
All right. You like the creamy grind, huh?
The loaded latte. But yes, so Buffalo Trace did flood. I didn't get much. I'm still there. Sure, they're still cleaning up and trying to make sense of what they can't use. You know, what was that? Was it a fire or a collapse? And the barrels were renowned for
being exceptional.
Yeah.
It was a rickhouse collapse. And so they set certain ones aside. I forget what their marketing ploy was with that, but they had something that made those extra special bottles. And
well, they moved them somewhere else, and then whatever they moved them to just made those bottles more better. And so they coated that back to the collapsed barrels, and then those bottles, if you can find it, went up from already high Buffalo Trace prices. Oh, hey, the flood's only gonna help. Maybe it's like a Jefferson's Ocean thing now or something.
I actually saw some video of the flood today, and it's not good. Wasn't Clare, or was it? I think it was Claremont, Kentucky. It's pretty much underwater. If you're back there and happen to be watching this, our thoughts are with you guys.
Yeah,
that sucks. But
floods aren't fun. Coming from Texas, hurricanes and whatnot, floods aren't fun. So what you have to do for a flood is not. The recoup is going to be substantial.
Yeah. I think I'd take a flood over a fire, but not by much.
Yeah.
It sucks either way, so. Yeah. But yeah, and I'm sure there are other distilleries that are being affected back there that just haven't made the news, but there's so much in that area. I don't know how Jim Beam's doing. They're not far from there. If I remember right, River did run through part of their property.
Is that the Ohio though?
I don't know for sure if that is the Ohio River where it was flooding or not. I'd have to go back and do some research on it. The Ohio was the one that was right there through Louisville, but I'm not sure from there where it went. So sorry, geographically challenged, but it's unfortunate. I'm sure there's quite a few smaller distilleries too that might be affected by that. But in the meantime, get to enjoy their bourbon cream.
How was your more coffee added?
Very good.
Yeah?
The
cream's not bad either.
Okay. Yeah, it curdled to me, so I didn't want to drink any more than I had to.
Yummy.
If you can sift through the lumps, it's not bad.
Well, it's Buffalo Trace.
I'm joking. So. Right. There's no expiration date on it. I checked.
No,
and it says keep it refrigerated, so I do.
Yeah, so sorry. Oh, you do?
Oh, yeah, it's refrigerated. Not yours? Oh, yeah, there's a thing on there that says refrigerate after opening.
I couldn't find one on here.
Well, that's not the same. Maybe it doesn't need to be.
Well, I think, okay, so we'll tie these two cocktails together now. So
it's going to be lumpy.
Maybe. So mine is just going to be a coffee with cream, but I picked this. Well, actually, my wife got this bottle for me. But this is a Portland local distiller. This is 503 distillery and what are they calling it? Distillery and cocktails, but it's also Silent Rock. So this is their vanilla cream. They also have their regular whiskey, I guess, but this is the combo, just like your Buffalo Trace. But mine's been non-refrigerated for open a couple weeks, so
It'd be fine.
it's
The dude on the cover looks like Jace, whatever his name was from the Duck Show.
right. Yeah, I don't know. So Portland local thing. It's 40 proof. I kind of want to try this. Just it's like a coffee mate, for lack of a better. You want some? Just
Sure.
um.
I don't see any chunks yet, so I'll give it a shot.
I don't usually drink coffee mate in my coffee. What it reminded me of is you don't get nothing off that for 40 proof.
40 proof or 40%?
40 proof.
Okay.
20%. So it is low. It's just smooth.
It's delicious. Damn, that's good.
If you took like DQ soft serve and just left it out.
Yeah. Yeah. It is good. That's pretty all right.
So yeah, I'll on this confused day, I'll call it. I think the afternoon was a lot better than this. We'll call this early evening. But I'm just doing a little warmish coffee.
Smells good.
So we'll call that what? I don't know, 6 ounces.
Sure.
I made 2 cups of coffee, and
He's got the gourmet grinder, blender, all that at home. I've got a Keurig
we're
with
grinding all day. Yeah,
with,
so I'll give him props because I love that machine.
DeLonghi.
DeLonghi Dynamica. It's awesome. It's just like a Keurig, but you put whole beans in, and you wake up in the morning and go, "Yep, I want a 2-shotter and a double." Or you pick your strength, and then you pick your shots, and then it grinds the amount up, and then spits you out. It's wonderful. So I can only. I mean, it's going to get better from here because. It's just like you don't even know there's something in there.
No. So that's okay. Low proof drink.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not knocking it at all. I was processing.
It's a warm up.
Yeah.
If you started your day on we'll call it a Saturday.
Yeah, you can have that on your way to work and nobody would care. What's in your coffee? Coffee mate, shut up.
Right. So yeah, you start your day with this one, and you go to lunch and have your
Then you have this
the
one.
grind. Yeah.
Yeah, you have your daily grind. No offense, sir.
Oh, none taken. No, we're day drinking.
Oh, right?
You're measuring?
Sorta.
All right.
Yeah, I'll give that.
Yeah, no offense, but yeah, thank you very much. What's wrong with you? No offense, sir.
Well, I mean, you poured me a 20 proof drink. I didn't know what was going on. I was confused for a minute.
And that would be your, I'll call it your bourbon coffee. I was say Irish coffee, but
Can't call it day drinking with
Kentucky
40
coffee.
proof creamer.
Hey, at least we're back on bourbon for the most part.
Well, yeah, for
this
a day. Because my next episode is going to be something green for me. You know what that is.
Oh, are we doing that?
That's what I'm going to do. Well, you can do whatever you want because we're day drinking. There are no rules.
Ooh, all right.
But that's what I'm doing. So
We may have to get a guy passed out on the floor to.
not absinthe. No.
Oh. Something green.
The prettiest bottle you've ever seen.
Oh, I got you. Yeah, okay.
All right. I don't want to give it all away. I mean, you need to have some,
Yeah, a teaser.
expectations
They
out there.
call that a teaser on the old grinder.
No, I'm pretty sure from what you told me about Grinder, that is not what the teaser would be. And I don't know how. I'm kind of concerned that you know what that is. I'm just going to stay on this side of the table.
I have never experimented myself on Grinder, but there's
Well, I'm relieved to hear that.
there's plenty of movies and urban knowledge. I don't know what you want to call it. It's not for me. Not that,
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
Another Seinfeld reference. Yeah.
Well, those are both pretty good. I would. That half ounce was about right. It wasn't. It didn't make it overbearing. So if you're after a mild, like, if you want to start off easy in the morning, go with half ounce of whiskey or 1 ounce. That was actually an
If you
ounce.
want to go, there's steps. If you want to go easy, just hit the cream up.
Yeah, and then I don't know, 10, 11 o'clock, you can
You're-
step up to an ounce.
You're trying to kick the last night. You might want to add the half ounce of.
And if you want to get caught up, you just forget all of this and just drink that. So. This poor guy's been on call for a week, so he hasn't been able to really partake for a week because of work. So congrats. Welcome back to Off the Wagon.
Well, now I'm gonna have to drink something else later because all this caffeine is.
Right?
Oh well, it's the price of YouTube channel.
Right. We make sacrifices for you guys. I'll be thinking about all of you viewers out there, all 20 of you, or 18, whatever he said, about 3 o'clock this morning when I'm staring at the ceiling trying to go to sleep. Yeah, who cares? It's good.
I really don't have a favorite though. I mean, they're totally different. One hot, one cold.
This is morning at the campground. This is afternoon at the campground.
Touche, sir. Touche. Yeah, this definitely reminds me of the Irish coffee, but that is very
A little milder version of it.
or bourbon coffee or
We could have done Irish coffee. And think about that.
I did have a nice Jameson stout too that we could. Anyway,
Yeah, we'll do that some other time.
sure.
All right. Well, there you go. So the is yours called the Silent Rock, or is that just the name? Do you have a name for this thing?
That's just no. That's just
Coffee
coffee.
and creamer.
Yeah.
All right.
No, I would call it the bourbon. I don't. The bourbon coffee
You didn't have any
with the
with a splash in it.
with your Yellowstone in there.
All right.
I don't know. So this came about because I went on vacation recently with, I'll call it the family. Somebody woke up drinking Keystones, and
I know who that was.
well, exactly. And I'm not gonna drink a Keystone in the morning, or in the PM, or in the AM, and there's no Blue Mountains, there's no Keystone, there's nothing for me like that.
Right.
So I'm like, and he's looking at me like, what am I going to do? I'm like, I'm not having one of those Keystones. And so I'm like, well, fine, I'll try this out. We did bring this up there. I was going to pop it, but I didn't know it was going to be 8:30 in the morning. So it is what it was.
You're on vacation. It doesn't matter.
I'm still here, right?
And that's where it says silent on the label there.
Well, it's Silent Rock.
Well, I know, but there's a little bar that says silent when you flip it around.
Right. But there's rock over here.
Yeah, but look at from my perspective, looking at it, and I guess it's just because old guy eyes or something. It looked Japanese writing from here. Like,
All
right.
Karate.
What?
Karate.
Karate. I'm a level 5 Kumite black belt. You don't want to come around here. I'll hit you with my nunchuck. I don't know if you guys seen that on YouTube or not, but it's out there. The Kumite guy. He weighs about 450 pounds, and he's got a pair of Daisy Dukes on.
Oh.
and a pair of nunchucks tucked in the back pocket, and he's fishing. And apparently, some guy was encroaching on his fishing spot, and he's out there trying to do high kicks and stuff with his Daisy Dukes on and his 3 feet of shade cast by his stomach. Anyway, he was a level 4 Kumite black belt world champion 1985. Anyway, I digress.
This is a lot better than your pickle episodes you've been sending me recently.
Yeah. Well, it's the pickle episodes I've been sending you aren't as bad as the mayonnaise man that you had sent me. So,
Touche.
Yeah. Mayonnaise! If you haven't seen it, look for it. Mayonnaise man.
Mayonnaise man. Is like, yeah.
Should we wrap this up?
I think Bill's looking at us like...
Well, Bill's an idiot because Bill unplugged the freaking charger for the batteries for the good camera.
This week is free, Bill. You can yell at us next week.
Yeah.
All right, whatever.
I'm going to put Bill on a stake out in the front yard to warn off the neighbors.
His home is protected by visit. No, it's Bill time.
Hey, anyway, thanks you guys. Appreciate you. Please like, subscribe. Stick with us, man. We got some ideas for this day drinking thing that we're doing now. It's going to be a little more levity, a little more stories, I think we're going to involve in it. And,
well, yeah, minus the title, I don't see it changing anything. I mean,
a little looser, maybe.
All right, I'll give you that.
It's
drinking kind of does that sometimes,
right? Yeah. So, anyway, we appreciate you. Those of you that are following us, we're hoping with the brand and name change, you're following along, that we'll start to gain a larger audience. And but those of you that are sticking with us and we appreciate you, and we'll continue to do our best to entertain you and share some good recipes with you. So, thanks for watching.
I'll give props to Anthony,
Bree.
Bree
made some fantastic gin cocktails for us.
And
that other guy.
Yeah, he won the glass.
It's been a minute.
Oh, God.
We're sorry.
Jeep guy.
Jeep guy. Jeep Fast?
That's not his name, though.
Right.
Anyway.
We're sorry.
We do appreciate it.
We do appreciate you. But
yeah.
I'm old, so my memory fails, and I've got that for an excuse. I don't
read the emails at your computer.
No.
Anyway.
Fair enough.
But no, thank you for your day one interest, and really the name change is just a name change.
It does two things. One, it doesn't pigeonhole us in the bourbon. We still good?
Yeah.
You're concerning me.
No.
And then two, it hopefully will expand our audience. When you think about the metrics that are involved on YouTube, and when people do searches and that, day drinking is probably a lot more likely to show up than clam tucky. Yeah. So that's why we did it, and we wanted to expand it. We don't want to be just stuck in bourbon. So that was Dave, and I give him credit for that, because you were bringing beer and all kinds of unique things to the program, and it kind of made us realize that, hey, there's more to life than bourbon. And that's kind of, I feel almost guilty saying that.
No,
there is.
But there was certain, okay, so we went to Vegas this year. And
last year, but yeah.
Okay, yeah, my bad. Well, I meant like
we went to Vegas.
YouTube year, whatever.
Oh, yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
2024, gotcha. We hit Vegas.
Sorry.
And I think we would have done a lot more, because we have an awesome reel with Mike on some presidential poster. It was some bar that we went to, and he had
a presidential podium.
Right. He was just going off, and it really wasn't bourbon related, and that's why we didn't post any of that. But
I still have it. Maybe we can find a way to share it.
Now that we're day drinking, it fits right in.
Right.
So we could have done a lot more if we had a different name.
Yeah.
So
Well, I'm thinking this summer we got a couple camping trips planned. There might be some opportunities there to catch us out in the wild, so to speak. And then next year there may or may not be some trip to Ireland and tours of Guinness and Jameson and whatever else comes
Whatever else we
along.
can find in another country.
I'm pretty sure Ireland has a fair amount of alcohol to choose from, so I think it's going to be our.
Hey, the sheeps are drunk out there.
Well, that's because the locals are lonely.
All right, Bill
All right,
said
well,
that's
hey,
it.
I'm Irish. I can say that. But no, seriously, we got a lot coming. Hopefully, for you guys, in our opinion, we do. Hopefully, you guys enjoy the show. You either love us or hate us. I don't know if there's a lot of in between for our personalities. It is what it is. But if you enjoy the show, please tell your friends, share us, hit that, smash the like and the subscribe buttons, and we'll come back with something different next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thanks, you guys.